Hello, my dear little friends. This question is related to mirror image, which is a very common type of question asked in Olympiads. In such type of questions, you are given a figure or maybe some group of alphabets and numbers, and you have to find out the mirror image of that figure. Similarly, this question also reads, which option shows the correct mirror image of figure X if the mirror is placed along PQ? And then you are given this particular image, and there is a mirror over here along P and Q. This is the mirror, and this is the figure X. And out of these options A, B, C and D, you have to find out the correct mirror image. Let me tell you one thing, that these questions are very easy if you practice, and you should be confirmed to get full mark for questions related to mirror image. The only thing you have to remember is that the portion which are on the left hand side goes to the right hand side, and vice versa, that is the portion on the right hand side goes to the left hand side. And one thing, students make mistakes over here. The upper portion remains in the upper portion, and the lower portion of the figure remains in the lower portions. So there is no interchange. There is no change with respect to upper portion and lower portion of the figure. So let us discuss this question to make the thing clear. So as you see over here in this particular figure X, there is an arrow upwards. This bigger arrow is upward, then there is an arrow over here which is pointing towards your right hand side. When you try to find out mirror image, then you should understand that this upper portion arrow, this is the upper portion, so this will never come down like this. It will never come down, it will remain as it is. As I have told, there is no change with respect to the upper portion and the lower portion. Now coming to this point where your red arrow is pointing to the right hand side, this red arrow is pointing to right hand side, this will come to left hand side. As already discussed over here, that right becomes left and left becomes right. And another thing I want to tell you with respect to color also, you see over here it's green color, this color is green, and this color is pink, and the center portion is yellow in color. Let us try to figure out the figure. So this pink comes to the left hand side, this green goes to the right hand side, and let me rub this portion is, and this arrow which is pointing right side, this will point to left side, and the arrow which is pointing upwards will point upwards only. There is no change. So you see, this is the red color arrow, this center portion will remain yellow. So you see that the only thing you have to remember is that left becomes right. So you see in the question figure, in figure X, pink is on the right hand side, and the answer pink should be, or for the mirror image, pink should be in the left hand side. This is right, this is on the left hand side. Green is on the left hand side, green comes to the right hand side. This top portion or the upper portion remains as it is, and the arrow is pointing right side. This arrow will now point to left hand side in the mirror image. So now let us try to figure out which option is the right option. As you see, for option B and option D, the yellow arrow is pointing downwards. So as discussed, the upper and lower portion does not change. So this B and D we can eliminate. For option A, we see that the upper arrow is rightly matched with our answer. Then option A and option C, the arrow is pointing right side in the figure X, the arrow is pointing left side in these options too. So this red arrow is also marked correctly, this and this also marked correctly. Now coming to the colors, you see that our mirror image has got pink on the left hand side. For option C, the left hand side is marked green. So, and the right hand side is green, whereas for option C this is pink. So option C is also not the right answer. We are left with option A. Let us check whether this matches our answer mirror image or not. Pink, here is also pink. Right hand side is green, here is also green. So these both also matches. So option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. So here for this question I have taken too much time to explain this, but during the exam you have to practice so that you can arrive at the answer very quickly. So just you see the figure when you sit for the exam. When such question comes, you see the question figure and eliminate the options where you may see there are changes with respect to the top portion and the bottom portion. Top portion and the bottom portion, you may eliminate those first of all. So process of elimination helps over here. So process of elimination, remember this is very important. When you process of elimination is very important when you attend objective questions where you eliminate wrong answers, and then you are left with few seemingly correct options, and then you may check with respect to left and right whichever is correct, which will help you to arrive at the right answer. Practice more such questions to make you an expert in finding mirror images. Thank you for watching this video. If our videos and website www.decodemong.com helped you in any way, you may thank me by subscribing to my channel and clicking the like button. Please remember to share the videos so as to help other fellow students like you. For queries, please comment here or through contact page of our website decodemong.com. And above all, thank you for your patience.